Oh, hell yeah. Hello everybody, I caught a little cold in the meantime of filming all of these, so we have to put up with me not being able to talk too much. Welcome back to Ramen's Bunker Binge. Amnesia, the bunker is coming out. Not very long left to go now. We're playing through all the Frictional games again. Overture, Black Plague, Requiem, Dark Descent, Justine. Let's get into it. Haven't played this since Rebirth Rewind, so Justine was one of the ones I was very afraid of revisiting. Again, we're playing with Florian's remaster mod, so link for that is in the description below if you want it. Give it a try.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation. It is my study of the human psyche, specifically yours. A set of recordings have been prepared to chaperone you through the chambers ahead. There are a few parts to this study, and it is up to you, not only to pass, but to figure out what elements are important. Please go on. Move into the next chamber. Just remember, they can all be saved. There is always a way.
Whoever you are, if you could help me, I would be much obliged. Help me! Please, help me!
April 1858. Salutation, Inspector Moreau.
Sûreté nationale.
As you very well know, the Chief of Police in Calais has turned down my request to pursue Justine Flobel for stealing my son away. Ever since their affair started, Alois, my son, has forsaken his duties to his family and failed to pursue his career since the law seems unable to find a crime within the realm of Mademoiselle Justine's actions. I will ask you to receive Dr. Victor Fournier later this week. He is a respectable alienist. Don't remember that word whatsoever. An expert in the human psyche, and he believes he may have found a legal way to incarcerate her. If he's able to diagnose her as an hysteric, it would provide you with ample excuse to have her locked up. I trust you and your agency will not turn us down. Isn't there like another way you can trigger an encounter? Answer is yes. Justine, my love, I know I'm not as talented as Mallow or as strong as Bazil, but I'm certain my love is truer. Do not my scars tell you so? I will continue to cut myself as long as it pleases you. I would even kill Bazil if you wish. I know you say you like it, but he's hurting you. I will trick him to consume the bromide. Poor Justine, I will help. Just ask me to help.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom.
Who banged? It's the past tense of banged. Is it bung? Who bung? Bro, who bung, bro? I didn't bung. Did you bung? It is so fucking dark. Oh. Nice. Ooh.
How did you escape?
Oh, you know, just fell from grace. Fucking hell. How is this so scary still? Even though I know there's nothing after me, it's still scary.
Speak into the phonograph, Basile, mon chéri.
What did you put into the wine?
Absinthe, silly Basile. Strong men like you don't drink wine. Wine is for helpless women, like myself.
My head. What is this thing? Get me out. I'm not up for your games.
No! You have to say it first. How beautiful am I?
Plenty. Now let me out of this thing.
No! That is not what you say.
Your beauty is blinding. Ah! My eyes! What have you done to my eyes? Justine! This isn't funny! You've blinded me!
Ha ha! Can't catch me now!
I'll kill you, you whore!
Women.
I was putting honey on the back of my throat, if you wondered. Look at that texture on the door, like the 3D-ness of it. What is that? Is that parallax? Oh, I don't know what it's called, but did you see that? That's so crazy.
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited for you. I do hope you managed to save Monsieur Fournier. He was a friend and a colleague of my papa, you know. Friendly fellow, a real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
Sorry for the green screen not being amazing. I haven't set up my other light just yet. I probably should. You know what, I'm gonna give it a try. There we go, it's a little better. I took it out of the box. So I've recently just packed everything away. Newspaper article, 19th of March 1858. Travesty at the conservatory. Many Parisians had gathered late last night to enjoy the performance of violin virtuoso Malo Divini. It was to be the grand premiere of several new arrangements of songs by fellow composer Georges Bizet, but the evening took an unexpected turn. Young Malo Divini turned up, visibly intoxicated. His violin cried as the bow was jerked across the strings. The audience seemed forgiving at first, but started to boo the man off stage as he defaced the beloved song La Rose et la Bielle, Labia. The stress apparently got the best of the young musician as he threw his bow into the audience and finally collapsed. Mademoiselle Justine Flaubel, who is according to rumours romantically involved with Monsieur Divini, Looked quite amused by the event and had two of her friends, Basil Giroux and Alois Rosien, carry him off stage. The evening was saved by other musicians at the conservatory who were able to perform a most delightful impromptu concert in Malo de Vignai's absence. The audience showered their saviours with praise, and calls for encore were awarded with spectacular pieces by both Offenbach and Chopin. The downstairs library still reminded her of father, although they always spent there had fostered a sense of shelter. I know you've probably noticed it. There's like a little thing like here, like there. It's just the boom arm. Oh! That's why I don't do that. Are you okay?
I'm so sorry, my love.
My lava lamp is fucked. Oh, actually, yeah, on screen now will be like a picture and like a little video I took. It's snowing in my part of the UK at the moment, and I went out for about an hour earlier. Went down to a local park of mine, walked around in the snow, so a bunch of people just enjoying the snow, having little fights, walking around. It was amazing. Then for whatever reason I decided, hey, let's go for a little jog, so I jogged for a little bit, wearing all of my double layers of everything because it's -4. And fucking had a mini asthma attack because I forget that I have asthma. And double that with the cold and then the extra layers and the constant heavy snow. I couldn't really breathe for a little bit, so I came home, stayed calm, and I chilled out for a bit. And now I'm playing this.
On this next piece, you should be looking for some divine inspiration. Time to delve into your spiritual side. What do you see? Is the man begging for mercy, or is he being blessed? Perhaps both. Father used to say there were no right answers. Have the light guide you.
No. The tests have been going well. The most long-term, and in a sense the most promising one, is the light box. Having Justine choose a slide, essentially a mood for every day, is a great way to see the larger overall development of her mind. She definitely reads things into the slides I had not foreseen. Her remarkable imagination turns characters into just about anything, and she's able to effortlessly reduce all her experiences into one of the 4 character slides. Using the puzzle lock has proven more difficult, as she tends to always choose 2 slides with characters facing the same way. I've asked her why this is, but she doesn't seem to fully understand what I'm asking. Congratulations on your fine purchase. The Lumina projection box with accompanying puzzle lock is the pride of our company and our greatest seller. Having earned your patronage, we would like to share with you privileged insight on our newest workings, the span space device. This new machine is unlike anything you have ever witnessed. Come and visit our testing facilities and try our state-of-the-art inventions in a safe environment. Please write your name and address on the back of the slip and mail it back to us at AS Inc., Boston, Massachusetts. That's for a little ARG type thing that Valve was doing for Portal 2 back in 2011. Or 2012. Oh my god. That's so scary. That's so scary. Justine, age 8. Today I played outside with Clarice. We saw a bird pick at a snail. We carried it off and landed on the lawn fence. The snail had a shell and it cracked. Clarice cried and I comforted her. The new maid heard us and came out and scolded Clarice for playing with me. The bird took off into the air. Today I was the one with open arms. Age 9. Today I played with the slides from Father's light box. Above all, I liked the man standing to the right. Father asked why. I said, he sees things he likes. Today I was the right one. Age 10. Father said I picked the wrong slide yesterday when I made the chambermaid cry. He wanted me to pick the one with a sword while I picked the man on the right. I never picked the one with the sword. Today I was the one kneeling. Today Father came for me in my room. I still couldn't look him in the eyes. He said I shouldn't feel ashamed and that I was only trying to fill the void left by my mother. When he wasn't looking, I took the star stone from his collection. Today I was the one with the sword.
Who are you? Who's there?
Hello?
You'll burn for this. You'll burn for this.
Well, now I don't want to save you. I think it was 3 and 4. If it's not, oops, he's dead.
Sick.
Awesome.
Look out for Justine. That's human. She may still be close.
No, we didn't. We saved him. My hands just got really fucking clammy. Oh my god, it's like a cold just swept into the room all of a sudden the moment that this fucking thing opened. That is terrifying.
I wonder, is Father David with his god now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry. I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us from trying.
I like Justine a lot. She's a really fun character. Justine and Tassie are like my favourite protagonists. That woman blocked me on Twitter. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but somebody blocked me on Twitter because I said that the gender of the protagonist doesn't matter as long as they're a well-written and interesting, engaging protagonist. And she blocked me because she was like, oh, the bunker has a male protagonist. And I'm like, Frictional games, there are out of the 4 Amnesia games that are released, or out of the 3 and then 1 DLC, it's equal. There's 2 men, 2 women. Daniel, Mandus, Justine, Tassie. So to have Henry now join the club, it's like, well, before then we had 2 equal protagonists. Oh, I'm going over there. Oh god. This is always so fucking scary. I know you can just run past him, but... What's over here? I don't ever remember. Tunnels. Justine's music is demonic. Incredibly maturely gothic. Oh my god. It's terrifying.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips?
Yes.
I think they are quite clever.
Yes.
Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte.
Prove it.
But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
Not bloody lightly, Missy. I'm not saving him. I cannot save. What's his name? Martin? Inspector Moreau? can't remember their names. Fournier, David Moreau, yeah. 7th July 1839. Unopened letter. Monsieur Flaubert, my name is Daniel, a friend and a colleague of Professor Herbert. As I've come to understand, you are among his most trusted friends and confidants. Therefore, I shall reveal my predicament in the hope that you can shed some light on the matter. Earlier this year, Herbert and I set out on an expedition to the deserts of Algeria. While looking for the legendary tomb of Tin Hanan, we happened upon a cavern temple buried deep beneath the sand. In its inner sanctum I retrieved a stone orb which cracked and split into several pieces. Due to exhaustion, I was sent back to Britain and awaited for his return. I have since lost all contact with Herbert and I find myself deeply troubled by the whole affair. I believe Herbert knew more than he was telling and that he sent me back to protect me from whatever ancient horror we may have stirred. If you can share any insight on the matter, I would be most grateful. Forever in your debt, Danielle. When was Justine born? We're clearly a little bit past 1839. Are we in like 1859, maybe? But obviously she was old enough to have been an adult to receive this letter, maybe. Or maybe Daniel just didn't know how old she was. Oh god, did you see that? Right, fuck this entire sequence. Nah, it's not that bad, honestly. It's pretty fucking bad though. I'm not saving it. I'm not doing it. Oh. Sorry, bub. A little bit, yeah. Could it be that she was not herself anymore? She thought it was time to find out. Again, I really hope I'm not blowing the audio out completely.
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us? I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not.
Oh.
I know very little about him, but surely he had a family. Don't you think? No. Poor fatherless children. But he falls on his own sword.
Yeah, he did.
His kind is not meant to come for people like me.
It's not.
Laws are made for cretins.
They are.
The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong.
They don't.
We are always right.
You are.
May as well. It all made sense, he thought. We all appreciate symmetry. Everyone is comforted by the causality of logic. It gives the impression of a grand plan, and that we may be able to grasp the inner workings of this perfect universe. You see, his wife had died while giving birth to his son. That's why he was able to forgive. His family was just giving in to the symmetry. Unfinished letter. Herbert, 2nd of February 1839. I've contacted the consulate and they said they will send you the permits you need for visiting Algeria. I wish you good luck on your search and that your findings will come at a lower price than mine. I am at a loss with my studies. My daughter has become distraught and distant. I did little to control her behaviour, yet I believe the very notion of my observation has made her this way. My scientific indifference to my tests has not left her with an indifferent opinion. She finds my lack of reaction disappointing. She judges me, and most importantly herself, by the results of these tests. The reason I've had trouble finding any consistency within her character is because she tries different approaches to provoke me, and her actions only becomes more and more disturbing. Yesterday I lost myself and scolded her. She was terrified and humiliated. It saddens me greatly to bring my studies to a close without seeing it to the end, but I can no longer justify my research. I have to mend my relationship with my daughter. Interesting that he's writing that to Herbert. Your findings will come at a lower price than mine. Did they... That's really interesting, because we know Justine's dad was like some psychologist type thing. Is that what that note referred to earlier? Because it sort of made it sound like sexual abuse. Which I would hope that's not the case, but I mean it's amnesia. So in 1839 she was still a child and Daniel just didn't know. What was Mother like? She was the most beautiful creature ever to grace this world. I can't remember what she looked like, no matter how hard I tried. Her beauty was blinding, Justin. We could never dare to change such memory to our minds. It would be too much to bear.
Well done. You have triumphed. Conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The doctor? The priest? Or perhaps the policeman? Who is allowed to live? Why? You should really reflect on these past events and consider what they meant to you. What you have learned about your true nature.
That I'm a coward.
Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened. And nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised. The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dare to smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
What is this? Are they supposed to be orbs? Huh. What will that perfect sphere bring? We must hurry. It's not too late. What will the perfect sphere bring? Why is the orb in this? I didn't realize that until now. It will be the end of everything. Stay alive. The tattered yellow king shall dethrone. Suffer the trial. Through the gates, from beyond it comes. They who burrow waits beneath. It's a lot of rebirth stuff, surprisingly. The pipers will call for us to dance. Death shall move across the floor. Liar, Alois does too use dust as a sore muse. It will be again, it's coming. Gluttony. Oh father.
Oh, Daddy.
Sorry. The beautiful pain. The skinless one is waking. Spin the wheel, beauty. Spin the wheels, crank the engines. Climb the highest tower. How? There is so much rebirth stuff in here. Entertain me. From within. I am emerging. My darlings. Machine for pigs! The inside. Plummet through the ancient city. playful.
And so it comes to an end. Now that you've seen what you truly are, you are able to go on and face eternity without fear, without doubt.
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much. Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
Open the door and let us remove ourselves from this dungeon. God be praised. You have saved us. Open the door.
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain. Don't want any of the guests coming in here.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour.
Clarice, I know it's a busy day, but make sure to post this letter for me, okay?
Certainly, Mademoiselle Justine. Urgent, is it?
Not really. It's already years late. I just thought they should know. I'm still alive.
Justin. Rasmus Gund Arson. What a great last name. Holy shit. Jens Nilsson. Soup time. I remember when you could make Mac ports. Sorry. Victor and Hector. Felix? Who's who? Father David. Is David his last name? Victor... Victor Fournier, I believe. Which is also... There's a Victor, and the Fournier family are mentioned in Rebirth. Victor, I believe, is Tassie's dad's name. But there is also another Victor mentioned in the fort level. And there's this Victor as well. But this Victor's dead because Justine is 1850, 1860 or whatever, and Rebirth is, 70 years after that, so... Still so fucking scary. God. Anyway, here's a jump scare. What a really fun thing. Interesting reading all of that stuff again on the walls. My darlings, that's a common phrase, obviously, but Machine for Pigs had said like ad nauseum about Mandus's kids, which we'll be playing next. I'm really excited to play that. And then you got the tower mention, you've got they who burrow under the ground or whatever, as the fucking ghouls. Even if none of that was like planned, it's really interestingly coincidental. And it actually makes me wonder if any of that stuff is going to be not interpreted, there's like another word, but I wonder if like after we play Bunker and then we replay Justine, I wonder if I'll actually notice any more coincidences, any more similarities. But yeah, Justine, solid, not playing it again, not saving Inspector Moreau, he can rot, he can just, fuck him. Anyway, thank you for watching, see you next time.